guys, welcome back to I Got You, Let's Talk podcast. Finally, you've been hiding.
I've been hiding.
COVID, I'm joking.
Talk for yourself, bruv. Talk for yourself.
But how you been anyways?
Nah, I'm good, yeah, I'm happy.
Good.
Life's good, yeah.
That's
How
exactly
are you?
what.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice. And how are you?
And how are you guys? Yes, how are you?
Tell us, right now.
Yeah, write in the comments below.
Yeah. No, we can hear you. Go for it.
Listen, I don't know what FBI he knows, something like that, but yeah.
Hey, can you imagine?
Hey, I won't be surprised. So that's why, I don't know if you have on your laptop like a blue tack or like a sticky sellotape or post-it that covers the webcam. No?
No, I've stopped all that nonsense. See, when you take that sticky whatever off, all this residue.
I don't care about that.
Buzz,
I don't care. And I'll tell you
Buzz.
why I started to do that. I didn't care before. And then I was reading Daily Mail. I know it's not the right news source, but it was, tabloids, whatever. There was this article and it said like, when you have a webcam, anyone can access it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right then. They provided the link. Let me see for myself, yeah? Was I not preying like other people from like in Russia and whatnot? And I was like, yeah, I'm covering up from, listen, you never know what you might do in it in front of the camera accidentally.
Look in it. What are you gonna look at?
No.
See my bum cheeks? Go for it. Have a look. It's what it is.
Listen, I'm not trying to be on OnlyFans, getting it leaked on
Do
World
you know
Star.
what? If people are taking my content, and they're getting paid off of that content, I'm fuming. But then if it becomes a popular content and I somehow come across it,
Yeah.
I get my reparations, innit? You know what I'm saying?
True.
I sue your ass, and then all the money you've made, you give to me.
Yeah, but how are you going to know? So, for example, like, OnlyFans is a thing that's been popping lately to make money or whatever, right?
Right.
Like, I personally don't have a subscription.
Sure.
So, if people around you don't have a subscription,
Allegedly.
how are you going to find out, like, what's leaked of you? It's like...
It could be on Instagram for some reason, or Twitter. It could just be like, hey, yo, check this out, check this out.
Oh, like viral sort of
It
thing.
could go viral, you never know.
If your butt cheeks go
My
viral,
cheeks go
innit?
viral. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want to imagine.
Hey.
I'm like looking at this guy like, don't want to
Cheeks
imagine.
away, what are you talking about?
Don't want to imagine
Cheers.
that. But what was we talking about before this filming? We was just kind of discussing what we should talk about today. There will be discussions around. Definitely want to ask you about blue therapy. But before that, if you ain't seen blue therapy, well, I'll give a bit of context around that later. But we was also talking about like eating habits. So like custard creams. Like back in the day when we was in secondary school, he'd be able to eat like a whole pack, no qualms.
Donuts.
Those cheap 29p chocolates, the whole bar with those
Chocolate
isotonic 29p as well. What else do we used to buy that was cheap? Ice poles. I bought one the other. I didn't. My friend bought me one the other day. It was like 39p. Back then it was like 10p. Yeah, 39p for an ice pole.
I hate these weird numbers. Who's coming up?
You did business. It's psychological pricing. It's
But-
never £1. It's 99p.
Just give it. I'll buy it for 50p.
I honestly
give it
prefer
11p.
if it's a pound or 50p because I don't like these pennies, these
That's
2p's.
my point.
Yeah.
I hear your psychological this thing, but
Yeah. I don't think it works for me anymore. It's like
make it 49. Just make it 49. So it's close to the 50.
69,
Why?
whatever. Yeah.
39 might as well be 34. Might as well be 36. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to think they have some sort of thing in terms of production costs, but I don't get too technical with that anymore.
You're right, but bruv.
It's too much, isn't it?
Yes. To me, it just looks like effort. It looks like effort for me to buy this. If I had coins, I'll be off. Nah. Imagine breaking a fiver
For
to
39p, yeah.
bruv.
It's not even round and you get coppers and all
Get what
that,
I'm saying?
silvers.
Nah, fam.
Yeah.
Not on it.
The way I see it,
I say keep the change. Keep that change. Give me the £4.
that's what you know when you used to buy something for 99p and you give the boss man like £1. I keep the change, boss man. I
Fam,
keep the change.
just
It's
yeah,
no point. I don't
do not
know
put
what
that in
it
my
is.
hand.
Yeah.
Fuming.
But think about it. If you had 100 people come to your little post office and they're buying something 99p and you give them £1 and everyone goes, I keep the change. They make an extra £1. 100p is £1. So
That's wavy.
it adds up here and there.
Do you know what? Is that a boss man's tactic?
No. They don't set these
No
prices.
key. Do they not?
No.
They do. Of course they do.
No, they buy
Corner shop. What are you talking about?
They buy it from Macros and Costco's where it's
Nah,
like
fam.
wholesale prices of chocolate bars and it says it says no, I was gonna say not for multiple sale
It
purposes.
does say that, and they do it anyway. Talk about.
Okay, they do. Okay, there are
Right.
some. There are some
And listen,
companies that do that.
The packet will say 60p on it. They'll still charge you £1.
That's true. Nowadays they do.
Pound.
They do.
And it wouldn't even just be £1. It'd be £1.09p.
Yeah, I don't know.
These dumb things again. And we've clocked it now. I promise you. Why do you think something's £1.69? Why? What kind of dumb price is that? Make it £1.50. No. Because if you have to break some money, if I give you £2, am I really taking that 31p back for the 69? What are you talking about?
Yeah, sometimes you just...
Keep your bloody 31p, bruv. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Worst case, give me the 20p and the 10p.
That's it. True.
Keep your 1p.
Keep your coppers. Keep the coppers.
Now, like you say, 100 persons
yeah,
coming to the thing, they're doing that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Keep your change. Keep your change.
But the thing is, what I really...
That's yo.
But I just personally, I don't care about these pricings anymore. It's either can I afford it, do I want it?
I don't care because I pay with card. That's why I don't care.
That's why I pay with card now. I prefer cash. You don't know. I prefer cash, but when I go out still, I would, especially restaurants, I use card because it's awkward, isn't it? Imagine the meals, like if I go out, you know, whatever.
Jesus, Mel goes out.
If I go out, and like the meal's like £28.50 per se, yeah. I might have £30, but it's like, do I have to just sit there and wait for that change where like they just come with a card machine, tap, go, and I don't need to wait for no change. So for me, it's more about the efficiency. But I do prefer paying with cash.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
So you can show off, innit? Because Mel's meals aren't £28.50. Don't let her fool you. They're like £259.
You think I'm going Nubi or something every day?
Mel bring out the cash.
Not.
Mel bring out the wad with the rubber band. Like, how much you need? Take that. Go buy something nice for yourself.
It's just something about... To be fair, you know how some people say, like, when they hold cash, they don't want to break into it. I've never had that. Whether it's in my account, in my Santander account...
Like if you've got like 550s.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really want to spend that 50 to break it down into 10 and...
See, I don't think about that. And I don't think about... Like, I feel like when I have cash, it feels more like my money than if it's in my bank account. Like, in the bank account, I just look at it as just numbers, innit? I can Photoshop that.
Yeah.
I mean, I got £1 million in my account.
It's bullshit. You're alright. You're alright. And I hear you. Because ultimately, let's put it this way. Look at Greece, right? When the situation happened, like, the economy goes bust, you can't touch your money. Because if you touch your money, then as a business, we're gone. We got no assets. We got no cash. And we need this cash right now to help us do stuff to get more cash, and then we can give you money back. Like, imagine someone holding your own money for ransom because it affects them. That's like everyone returning an item to a business, yeah. They say bring my money back, but the business is like, yeah, nah, hold on, just hold on for a sec. We'll get back to you. But even if you've returned the item and they like say give me money back, give us a minute.
Yeah.
Rah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So, but I still feel like cash is king.
It is.
But we're moving with this cryptocurrency and all of this digital currency. Well, I don't know, you know. Yes and no, in a way.
Yeah, I'm in the same vibe as you. I feel like people are very they live in a fantasy world a lot sometimes, and they have big dreams and they dream about a lot of things. But the human nature and the way humans are can unfortunately disappoint you a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as nice as it would be for this whole, oh my gosh, revolutionary, decentralized, and
I don't think that does okay, the thing is, I'm not against cryptocurrency, don't get me wrong, but where I feel like it might fail is that we're getting people who are just creating coins for the sake of creating
left, right,
coins.
And center, for greed.
Yeah.
For greed.
And then, you know, they're pumping it. Oh, we're going to the moon. I'm just like,
Hella rockets.
Yeah. The only thing which I rate about this cryptocurrency, to be fair, COVID in general, is that it's created a volatile market. If you're into trading and stocks and stuff like that, it's been great for us.
That's true.
The only thing that I dislike, so I don't know, you know, for myself personally, I've traded since like uni days. Before uni days, I was looking at stocks and stuff like that. So it's nothing new to me, right? I'm 26 now, so I've been in the game for like over 5 years. But I haven't actively traded. Don't get me wrong. Actually, you was the one that got me back into trading last year. And because COVID hit, I'm not gonna lie, like some of our stuff hit and whatever. Yeah. And the point is, you just buy low and sell high. That's it.
That is the rule of the game.
And so if you're into cryptocurrency as a short-term sort of thing, fair enough. That's where I'm like, I dip in here and there for the bands. Like, I have a bit of Bitcoin, but just for fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna put all my life savings and go, you know, I'm gonna wait for this 4-year cycle.
You can't even do that with anything though.
No, that's what
the
I'm saying.
irony of this whole thing.
Not even gold.
Nah, literally. Like, there should be nothing you put all your life savings on. Nothing.
Don't put all your eggs
Not
in
even
one
your
basket.
children.
No.
Not even your own children. That dickhead kid come back from uni and tell you, I failed. I did nothing. I partied. You're gonna be thinking, like, imagine Americans. They send their kids to uni.
Is that why I want more than
Oh,
I think that's why I want more than one kid.
That for that kid.
Imagine you have one kid that flops. I think that's why I want more than one kid.
Have to have more than one kid. My dad, I remember my dad told me a story about how they used to have kids back in the day. And they used to have like 10 kids.
Yeah.
As a minimum.
Yeah.
So that if 2 of them die, you still got 8 alive. 2 of them will be shit kids. They'll go and be drunkards or druggies on the street. Still got 6.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 gets fucking mangled and, you know, they're just not able to function. And
I'm not laughing at this. Just,
but my point at the end of the day is they
increase your
chances.
chances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
If you've got 100 kids, 1 of them has to be lit.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Is society all about a numbers game?
Life is numbers. Let's get deep. Life is numbers. Everything's numbers.
I don't know if
that's why maths is lit.
Like for you, I think me and you have the same view where we see life sometimes as a game. Like everything's not everything's man-made, but there's a lot of things man-made. There's a lot of things in life for us today in this society and generation where the value is put by somebody. So it's like, who's to say gold is worth this? Do you know what I mean? To me, it might be worth coppers. Coppers might be worth more than me, depending on what I do with it. So it's like, how you come to me and be like, this is worth this much? And I think, kind of ideally, in my head, I'd love to live off-grid. But I ain't got the capabilities. It's not gonna. I can't build a shed with just my hands. Yeah.
Fam, I was. It was so funny. I was on a solar power thread. Did I say that right again? Solar power. That's like solar power. Solar power.
Okay.
Thread. Yeah, on Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit's sick. Just recently got into it. It's really nice. Yeah. Loads of chat. Amazing. But there was a thread specifically about the efficiency of doing it right now with a particular set of batteries and a particular set of panels that this person has. And they were like, listen, fam, it's not cost effective. You're wasting your time.
Right.
If you really want to get on this solar power game, it's all about your batteries. You can bring in all this power and there's all this energy from the sun. You can get that. But the main issue right now is storing it.
Storage, yeah.
We don't have any serious way to store power for a long time. And that's the issue that's been around for ages. It's like, we've got these batteries, but if you leave the battery alone and don't do anything with it, and it's not plugged into it will still over time discharge. So it's like, how, because the fundamental I guess way that the battery works is there's some kind of liquid or acid or some kind of chemicals or something inside that will be reacting with the metals in there to then cause that electrical discharge. But then if that thing, because it's liquid, it's like this gas in this bottle, let's put it that way. At some point it's going to go flat. And when it goes flat, no more battery, that's it, we're done. So it's like, what can we use that just goes forever? Realistically, the only thing out there that's like that is like energy from the atomic level, isn't it?
It's hard to say. Like, I work in the energy sector, and what we're looking in terms of trends at the moment is most probably, in terms of, look, this is public information, by the way, I'm not giving you any like insider trading. Hydrogen is getting hyped up. Yeah. We've already seen batteries in terms of Elon Musk and all of that trying to invent this electricity for electric vehicles. But it's like, all of that still needs to get energy from somewhere.
Yeah, that's literally the sad part about life, isn't it? Like, the law is, for this reaction, you have to have some kind of other reaction or the equal opposite reaction. And it's like, ultimately, if I want to move my arm, I need to use energy to do that. I can't just move it without using energy. So the same way, in order to get energy into the battery, I need to take energy from somewhere else. Yeah. So we need to look. So like even the I was talking about the atoms constantly moving. that's still relying on something else to give it that energy in the first place.
I guess it's what have we got
It's
more of a
weird,
surplus at the moment that we can use? So like, you know, like we're running out of oil, for example, right? Can we go with
sun
oxygen?
And water. And oxygen, I guess, but even oxygen, I don't even know if we've got a lot of that because
Have you seen all these cars?
Yeah,
Carbon.
do you know what I mean? Just smashing up look at smog and all this stuff. Like China, not so long ago, you had to wear a mask everywhere you go, fam.
I think you still do, mate.
Fam.
If you go there today, still, like when I tell you, when
not
I
for
went
corona,
not for corona,
but for the air, fam, the quality.
for
was
the
mash
air,
up.
but
Yeah.
like when I went China, obviously I'm Chinese. Like when I tell
Obviously. Because everyone looks the same.
everyone looks the same. Yeah, it's such racist.
You're welcome. Because obviously I'm Ugandan.
Let me stop it. If you think he's Ugandan, let me know. We are finished. Just check it.
I've been called all sorts, to be honest.
I've been.
Hey,
what have I
sorry,
been called?
sorry, it's hot, man.
Yeah, open the window.
Brother, I'm about to whip off these trousers like, yo.
I'm actually cold. I don't know what it is. I hope I'm not getting ill. I don't think I am.
Yeah.
I'm not getting ill. I hope not. It's too much to do.
Oh, the window's open. I'm suffering. What's going on?
Did I open it? I'll put up more.
I don't want the flies to come in here for you.
No, it's fine. And then
You got your zapper anyway.
you can open the blinds
Sure.
so that the draft comes in behind you. Yeah.
Can have this is the real life webcam. What are we talking about?
Energy. We're talking about energy.
Energy.
But basically, yeah. Save the planet if you can. I'll try to recycle as much as I can. Everything's gonna run out one day.
Yeah, it's
what I
techie,
think.
man. I feel like ultimately the sun and water and some gases and stuff in the air and then atoms.
Yeah, but
Atomic,
how do you know the
nuclear.
sun won't one day just blow up? I know we'll all be
I
dead
know
if
it
that
will, it
happens,
will.
but
It will, apparently, according to scientists, it will. But it won't happen anytime soon.
not in my lifetime. I hope so.
Yeah, might as well utilise what we've got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
That's what I'm saying. Just enjoy your life
We
now.
just can't store the energy for long enough. If we can figure out how to store energy in something for a seriously long amount of time, like I think the point that everybody knows is no matter what, that energy has to leak out. No matter what.
Yeah.
There's no way for it to just be at 100% constantly.
Is there really no way, or we just haven't found the way? Is what we're saying, right?
You know, let's put it this way. I like that question. I would say we haven't found a way.
Yeah, agree.
Because everything's possible. I think if you can envision it, it's possible. Because like,
okay.
I think there's something beautiful about images, cartoons, animations, film, all this kind of stuff. There's so many ideas that bounce around in your head,
Yeah.
and you're thinking, oh, is that even possible? And then you make it possible by creating
Through the
animation and all
animation,
that kind of stuff. And then it's like, rah. And then some people have been inspired by those things to then create stuff in real life.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, mad. Like, the way we can see film and all this kind of stuff now,
Yeah.
compared to like 1,000 years ago. If
Yeah.
people saw that then, they'd be freaking out.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, this looks so.
What the
like,
hell?
imagine. Oh, I've been waiting for this. You know when you go to concerts sometimes, they have like I was gonna say holograms. Imagine having a projector where you can put in your, like, I don't know, like if I put one here and like you're watching a movie
Oh, yeah.
and like it's like you're there
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that room. If they film stuff to be like you're in the room with these people,
That's mad.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, because you just want to sit in the corner and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't touch me, fam."
Imagine
Like,
playing Call of Duty, like, you know,
Yes,
it's like VR. I guess it's like VR, but even without having to wear those
the goggles, yeah,
goggles.
because that's what kind of because you're reminded by the goggles because they either too heavy or whatever, it starts to hurt your head. It's pressing up, you get into your forehead like that, or your vision starts to get a bit weird.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Hopefully one day we get that advanced and I'd have a
Yeah.
bigger apartment where I can put that in my yard. But
Honestly,
that's cool to know. I wanted to discuss, so I said earlier that we're going to talk about Blue Therapy.
go for it.
Now, to give you some context, guys, Blue Therapy is a show that's, I think it's released by Trend Central, which is a YouTube channel, and they do like Backchat, if you guys seen Backchat. And so, me and you both seen episodes together, some of them, and some of you guys might have seen the latest one, the finale, whatever. What is your take on these characters? And I say characters because we all know it's fake. Apparently it's fake. Like, the therapist has a LinkedIn page that says she's an actress, but I saw some comments, like, it was just saying, like, You know when something's so trash, but you're so invested now, it's like you just have to finish it.
Basically.
That's how I feel with this trash TV.
Because you're like, it's just like, what am I gaining from watching this, really?
You say that, although it's fake, I think you still gain. I've gained something where I go like, look, I talk to my man, I go, what's your opinion on this? So in that aspect,
you're
it's like
the ability to converse with your friends and your relations.
It's like free fake therapy, although she's not a real therapist. It makes you have those conversations.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely got people talking, which is actually amazing, if I'm honest. I feel like people are having good, healthy conversations from this. But even, you could put healthy in quotes, but it's just conversations at the end of the day. Like, people are actually chatting. Like, now people are talking about this whole, what do you bring to the room statement? Or to the relationship thing. Yeah. Like, and someone, Keith said it on Free Shots. He was saying that Free Shots tequila, free fucking advertising, but whatever. But they were like, Keith said, no one's asking that fucking question. If you're in a relationship, no one's asking what you bring to the table. Not really. You're not really asking it. Did you ask that question?
I feel like I might have.
You asked that question?
Or you already kind of know. You should know. If you don't, if you can't see, then it's a thing. But no, I would ask it if I'm sort of pissed off. Something.
You only ask that question if like
you really feel the type of way. Yeah.
You gotta be
pissed off or something.
What the fuck are you actually doing to this table? Like, why am I even?
What? Yeah.
What we doing?
Why am I getting stressed over you? Like, what really do you bring?
Yeah. There's got to be some. There's got to be a man. There's got to be left. Like, it can't just be like a normal everyday conversation. So what do you bring? Like, I imagine if I was on a date and I'm with a girl. On like the 4th, 5th, any day, I don't give a fuck.
And the first thing you say is, so what?
And she's just chatting to me. Yeah, what do you bring to the table? I'm just looking at you like, excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
What does that actually mean, actually, to you?
To me?
Yeah. What is something valuable, I guess, for someone to bring to the table?
I boost your confidence by telling you look beautiful and all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
From my point of view.
Okay.
And that's it. That's one thing.
Okay.
Or I am willing to go the extra mile to do acts of service types of things. So if you need to lift to the airport at 4 a.m. in the morning for whatever reason, I'm more than happy to drive you. Yeah. I don't care, even if I've had an hour of sleep, I'll wake up for you. Yeah. Those are the kinds of things I bring to the table. And I happily have that conversation. But I'm not even happy. I wouldn't even happily have that conversation. I just feel like it's a bit like. I just feels weird, man. I think it's a weird question, just like the whole how many people have you slept with kind of conversations. Like,
some people want to know.
Why does it matter? Why? What is this conversation? What?
That's a good one, actually.
I just feel like it's silly.
I think for me, I kind of agree, but I also get where people. I don't really get where people may ask it. I get in terms of curiosity, you're curious, it's simple as that. But for me personally, I don't care. Your past is your past. I don't care if it's 10, 1, 0, 100. That I don't judge you based on. Basically, I think it all depends on yourself and what you're trying to get out of the situation. I say that because, for example, that question around how many people have you slept with? For me, I don't care. Your past is your past, and some people. Men can be double standards. You know, I sleep with 100 birds. She sleeps with 10. Too many. Run train. Sorry, it's coughing. Or like the question about what you bring to the table. For me, it's about like without asking. It's like how can you not fulfill what I don't have? Because end of the day, I don't feel like you should be in a relationship if you're not 100%. Like already I don't want to say not found yourself, because I wouldn't say I've fully found myself. I think I found myself, but you're always learning about yourself all the time. But I think when you know there's certain issues you need to fix within yourself, whether that's body confidence or there's a career sort of thing, you don't have enough money and you just feel like you can't afford to date, deal with those situations first. Because if you don't, you're going to get in a relationship potentially relying on the other person. So let's say, for example, I can't afford to take my man on dates, but he can afford to take me on dates. That reliance becomes a dependency. And then now I may not be in love with you because of I actually love you. I'm loving you because I feel like you are filling a part which I want, but I can't do myself. Whereas when I'm in a relationship, I want to be 100 and the other person be 100, so that when we're together, we're 200, rather than someone that's 50% for when you're coming, you're just one whole one sort of thing. I want to become that. We're both our own people. We come together and we're bringing a lot more to the table, rather than, you know what, let's just, have that 50%. And when we come together, we have just about enough on the table to cover this and that.
I get your point. Like, I feel like there's it's interesting because you get like young couples. Nobody's 100% when you're young.
True.
You know what I mean? But you get together and it doesn't always work out. But the ones that do, they were not even 50-50.
Yeah.
They were still like fucking like 10%.
Yeah, true.
And then they eventually get to their hundreds, maybe even they get to only 80s, but like maybe they only get to 70. But they're still able to build together, which I think is another nice aspect. But again,
I think
feel
it's just
like
harder.
in terms of the ideals, you ideally want to sort your shit out first.
Yeah. Then
kind of come through and jump in with someone, because I'll give you an example that is very techie, in the sense that you get with someone, and let's say you're not too happy with your looks, but this person makes you feel like $1 million, in the sense of, I just feel amazing because this person tells me I'm sexy, this person is like, even though I've got like all this whatever, I look however I look, this person doesn't make me feel a type of way about it in any way. Like, I'm almost thinking from their point of view, is like, can you not see this? But they're like, listen, how you are right now, I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Like, and then if that person ever left, I'm sure that person would feel like, oh, right, this was probably maybe the only person, or if not one of a few, that was actually digging me the way I look and the way I am, and this person was really making me feel like,
I think that's
wavy. So if that person leaves now, that confidence that you had, that individual, it's gonna go back down to wherever it was before, maybe even go worse, because you think, shit, no one's gonna look at me the same way, no one's gonna tell me those things, no one's gonna say those words to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where this argument of becoming the 100%, if possible, is, it makes sense to me, because I don't want to get with a girl. She's telling me, you're sexy, babe, you look amazing, red hair, and I get that confidence boost. But then, if for whatever reason she left, then because now I haven't had the time to build that idea of things in my head for myself. Tell my own self, you're good enough, mate. You look good, and no one cares. I care. I love you because you're me. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but I think, like you said, it can go that way, or it can go the other way, where she might leave you now and she's helped you find yourself.
True. Which
this is the most annoying thing sometimes, when you help someone, you build them, but then your relationship ends for whatever reason, and now you're thinking, I've just built a man for someone else,
Yeah. I've had that conversation a lot. I've heard a few people say that, and it is hella funny.
Yeah.
Hella funny,
but you can't look at it that way, because then otherwise, I feel like, for me anyways, I don't like to dwell on the past, and it's the past for a reason. That's why, they say they're an ex for a reason. You exit them out of your life, out of sight, out of mind. No dilly-dallying about, let's keep this communication. Although, what's your take on in terms of keeping in contact with your ex? Do you ever feel like it's a good idea or not?
Before you jump onto that, I just want to give one last analogy.
Go on.
What we were just saying. You wouldn't go to work and do a shit job because you're worried that if the company does well and then you leave, you've just boosted up the company and you're dipping. You do a good job regardless. And if the company goes up as a result of that and they make more money, cool. And then when you eventually leave, it's not that, I've built this company up for somebody else. It's just, I'm here to do good things on this planet. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's a positive.
Is it because, go on.
I think that's a positive outlook. Great. But there might be some people go, I don't mind doing a shit job. If the company does well, actually, I can now move to X company and be like, you know what, I've helped do this and that.
You see this?
See? So that's what I'm saying. Everything, there's there's like a two sides to it, but for me, I'm just talking for
I'm just here to collect my benefits from this situation right now.
Yeah.
Before I head over to my real job.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's
I really want to lay down the good work and ride it out until my retirement.
Because really,
and that.
Maybe because I'm lazy, yeah. If I can take a shortcut, why am I not taking a shortcut to get the same results that I would have wanted?
It's never when you're lazy. Just an animal. You don't want to do that.
No.
Everyone wants to find the fastest way to the cheese.
Not really.
Yes.
We had this discussion before.
If you're in the maze, you're an animal, you want that cheese, bruv. You want that food. Where's the food? Let me just nibble. I'll cut down the wall. If I was the mouse, I'd nibble through the wall just to get to that.
But that depends on your desperation level. So if we're both a mice and we're in a maze for the cheese now, yeah, I'm thinking I can just yam all this wood and go straight to this cheese. Whereas you're thinking, actually, I want to complete this maze. I'm not that hungry. I want to complete this maze and see how difficult this is, just to prove to myself that I can do it. We both end up getting to the cheese. Maybe that's the human aspect.
There's arrogance.
That, I think, a bit of everything.
Yeah, I hear that. I really do hear that. I'm a hard learner type of person as well.
That's why I said, like, there's no way you're about the shortcut. Because sometimes I'm having this conversation, I'm like, look, why don't you just use calculator? No, I need to figure this out on paper.
It's true. It's true. It's like the shortcut of medicine. I hate taking medicine. I was like, nah, bruv. Am I so weak that my body can't even do stuff for itself? Like, can't repair
But man's
itself?
here suffering like 10 times longer. But I get your point. Like, we spoke about this before, whereas for me, I try not to take medicines, or not because I'm against it. I ain't no anti-vax or whatever, but I'm just, for me, it's, if I do then need to take medicine because I'm literally close to, I need to go to hospital for A&E. When I take that paracetamol, I want it to hit me where it works.
Boof.
Yeah.
But you took half a tablet.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone taking 2 every 4 hours.
Because that's how your body works. You start taking things so regularly, your body will get used to it. Don't do this at home, kids. It's not good for you.
In LA used to this.
Drink more of this, you know. It's got chemicals in it.
Yeah, get used to this.
Yeah.
This has got drinking in it as well, got alcohol inside.
He's not lying, most probably. But
I'm lying. She's fooling y'all.
So what would you do if you had an ex? Do you keep them in your life, or would you prefer them out of your life?
Let's put it this way. If you add things to my life,
okay,
stay in it.
Fair enough.
If I can make money from you, stay.
Is that it all?
If I benefit from you, stay.
Just to make it clear, not everything that needs to benefit MrGrapht is money, by the way. He's not.
No, not money.
He's not money hungry.
You're just making me smile. Stay.
Yeah.
If I genuinely think you're funny and I like your aura, your energy, stay. If I can go out with you, we party, we get lit.
Ooh.
Stay. If we go festivals, if you're the type of person that likes to go places and you're always like, I'm looking for somebody to join me and we have a great time every time we go, let's go. Come.
Listen.
But
the new girl.
I knew you were going to say that.
The new girl.
Exactly. We'll reduce it. I'm still going though. What, you want to take me to, let's go watch a movie? Let's go watch it.
I'm personally...
My girl's got a problem with that. What's your beef, fam? You know I love you, innit?
I don't think it's the trust issues of how much love you might have for the new...
Oh, how much love for the previous?
I think it's...
That we're going to fall back in love?
You can. But I'm a person, yeah? Like, I say love is an option because I feel like you're going to have phases with whoever you're going to be with. You're going to love them one day and hate each other another day. It just be like that, right? So it's like, well, just because you're in love with me today don't mean that you might not find that spark with your ex. Do you know what I mean? And like, you may not have the common sense to be like, do you know what? That ended for X reason. This is why.
You might just be enjoying the vibe a lot, innit?
Yeah, and this is exactly what happened in Blue Therapy, actually. So basically, you know Jamal, yeah?
Go on. Oh, so, Josie.
Basically, Deborah, if you ain't seen it, so basically Deborah is his missus, and she's like got trust issues with him. They're going out, he's turning over the phone, whatnot. You know, they're spending, once every 2 weeks with each other. Turns out, yeah, all this time when my guy's going, did I stutter? This last episode, mans was stuttering.
No way.
Deborah was like, just tell me, like, what happened. He was basically said, like...
It's killing me already.
He basically said, oh, it's not Christina you need to worry about. It's somebody else. And Deborah's like, tell me what? So...
What's he say?
Turns out, he's like, it's my ex. It's my ex. Mind you, he trains his ex. He's a personal trainer. He trains his ex out. And Deborah's already like, so tell me what happened with your ex. It's like, oh, it's hard, like, just like bare mumbling, like, I don't know how to say this. Just tell me. She's like, I'm pissed off, fucking pissed off, Jamal. Like, you're wasting my time here. And he's just like, so she walks out, whatever. But basically, before she joined the room again, because she walked out, Jamal confessed to a therapist that he's done some stuff with the ex in the car whilst he's dating Deborah.
Here's the thing, yeah. I heard their relationship is potentially fake.
The whole thing is fake, but fake or not, if you take the situation, right, of they're together, but man slept with his ex while you're in a relationship, and you're taking me to therapy, trying to work on us, but really you cheated. So you make so she literally said, like, you've made me come on here look like a dickhead because obviously you're making it seem like I've got trust issues, doing this and that. Even
though my trust issues are correct.
Yeah, my gut instincts were correct. Like, you were, although it may not have been with this Christina or your other clients, it's your ex, which I feel like is worse.
I don't know how I feel about this whole thing now. because it's fake, it's like...
But it happens in real life,
though. This scenario is real. Does it, though?
Yes.
Because I don't know... Let me think. Don't do that. Because it makes it sound like it's me. It ain't me.
No, it's not him. All I'm trying to say is that everyone knows of a story. Everyone knows of a story of someone cheating. It doesn't have to be with an ex.
If I'm honest with you, do you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen some things. Mate.
Exactly.
Woo. I've seen a lot of shit. Like, a lot of fuckery.
But we was watching it, me and MrGrapht, and there's this other character called...
I was having a conversation with someone. I just realised something. Oh my god,
yeah. His name's called Paul in Blue Therapy.
Yeah.
I feel like, if I'm honest, this guy's a joke. Not in a way that I feel like the relationship from the start should, like Chioma, which is the missus, is from the get-go, like, I don't want to be a housewife, but he's trying to force this.
To be a housewife.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And I don't blame him if that's your mentality, that's what you want. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but you shouldn't have now had this 3-year relationship.
And then finally got to the conclusion of, oh yeah, by the way, this thing I want, you still don't want it, right? Oh, now what?
That's what I'm saying. You can't change a person.
Honestly, yeah. I remember having a conversation with my ex, and I was just looking at her like, how do you not foresee this being an issue later? Because you're telling me this waffly situation right now that I don't know how I'm going to feel later. But you just told me how you're going to feel right now.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to change it to suit my narrative. But that doesn't make no sense, because it's your narrative. If it's important to you, then let it be important to you. Don't agree just so we can be cool.
Yeah.
If you're disagreeing, I'm happy with that. But there's no lock off everything right now.
I'm just trying to think, like, what sort of discussions
have to be forced, man.
Should be had early on in a relationship?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
What's your blood type? What you got? Got diseases?
No, it is important, I think, those questions as well.
Fam.
Yeah.
Like, what's your family history?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be on the first date, please. First date, in my opinion, should always be chill.
Fun,
vibes.
yeah.
Always.
But I'd say within... Okay.
By second date, to me, you can start getting serious.
To you, some people that still might be early, but I'd say within the first 6 months. To be fair, the first 3 months of dating.
Yeah, let's not wasting each other's time now.
Assuming, I'm not even saying you've got to see each other once a week. Ideally, you want to see each other once a week. But you need to at least be having phone calls or text messages regularly if you're seeing someone.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's like the third phone call, isn't it?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be chatting about something serious by the third phone call. If it's just giggly and ha, then what are you not doing? You lot are probably just chilling.
Having fun, isn't it? That's it.
I mean, this is the thing, yeah? If you want to have fun, have your fun.
Yeah.
But then if both parties aren't aware that they're having fun, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
That's why it's just a bit like, come on, man. Listen, what do you want? Because I like the mystery in their love. What are you doing, though? Come on. A bit of giggly, ooh. cool. But at some point, it's kind of gotta be like, what you on?
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm honest, I'm so chilling. Like, I'm nothing too serious right now. Hey, cool. Do you know what? Long term, I am looking for something. I'm not gonna say I'm on it with you right now. I feel like we just need more time. But
yeah, it's like
just be honest, like
it's not like the person you date. You're gonna I'm gonna marry you.
fam.
But you figure out as time goes on. Like, this is the person.
Yeah. When you brush your teeth, I've
who are you thinking about?
You don't sprinkle all the toothpaste
all
over the mirror. Yeah. Do you know what? You're a real one for that.
You know where I feel like when you start to know, man. You start to
Mate.
You start to know when you're really into someone. It's like, when the first thing you wake up, it's like, who's on your mind?
You think about that,
Before you go to bed, you're thinking, what did you do? I didn't sleep yet. Because you're not always on the phone to them 24. If you are, good on you. Like, I ain't got time for that all the time. Like, I will make time. Don't get me wrong. But imagine every day, like, it's not that deep every day.
I fully feel you though. The thing for me, is I don't want to be thinking about you because I have to.
What do you mean you have to think about that?
I think this is there's a lot of guys watching this right now. I feel like this might hit them. They might be like, ooh. And tell me if I'm capping.
Let's see if this triggers any females.
I want to be thinking about you because I want to.
Yes.
I don't want to be thinking about you because
it's like a habit.
your texting ratio is high and I ain't trying to be on my phone, but because it's you, I'm like, let me reply to her. Let me appease her texting volume.
Yeah.
So let me be replying every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm only thinking about you before I go to bed because I literally just had to reply to you.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking about you. I don't want it to be like that.
Right.
I want it to be like, I ain't texted her in a few hours, but I'm actually thinking about it still. Like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
Hey, let me text her. I want to be like that. I want it to be like that kind of. I just don't know. I just want that energy. When I think about you, it almost makes me just want to pick up the phone and be like, bum it.
Yeah.
But then I gotta remember, no, but she said she was gonna be
But that's why I say.
She's at work, innit? Cool. Let me leave it alone.
It's important to find someone that is on the same page as you. Like you said, imagine that text ratio isn't the same to like.
Man.
And then they're now thinking, you don't love me because you don't text me as much as you do. And I'm thinking, if you're a female that does that, I can't be like you because I'm just like, just go about your day. Like when they have time.
Make me miss you. Let me miss you, please.
And if they don't, that's already a clear sign that they're not into you that much. So it's like, why are you forcing it?
Yeah.
Because I personally wouldn't want a relationship where it's just like, it becomes a habit sort of thing. No, I want it. It's a habit because I want to enjoy that time with you. I want it. Like what you said, I want
Bring it here.
Exactly.
Like what are you? I want to be able to call you and be like, no, what are you doing today?
Yes.
I don't get the opportunity a lot sometimes. I'm just like, man.
Yeah.
That makes me just feel like, because I don't get to do a lot of the chasing.
Right.
I want to chase. I don't chase too much. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to chase. And this is the thing. There's like a nice balance that you've just got to find. It's hard to explain. It's hard. You can't write it out and say 50% and 20% because even that is still arbitrary. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
But there's just this balance of, I'm gonna text you. Don't reply straight away. Give it a bit of time, then reply. Even if it's 10 minutes later, an hour later, day later, you can reply to me a day later and I'm calm with that.
I can't.
I'm calm.
No, I can't.
I'm calm. Personally, I'm calm.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, we keep going. Maybe you start replying a bit faster because you left it for a day. And it's like, let me give him a bit more attention. Cool.
Right.
And then it's like, cool.
But then aren't you forcing it a bit at that point?
No, not at all. There's this. It's a game, but it's not like. Nobody's losing. You know what I mean? Everybody's winning and we're working our way towards winning. But Audrey said it on the Receipts podcast and I really rate it. Where she was talking about this exact kind of conversation where it's like, sometimes just air the guy's message. Sometimes just don't chat to him. Just give him airtime. Because that makes us be like, right, she still replied. Right, what's she doing?
I'd agree to disagree from a female's perspective anyway. Because I feel like females can also. Yeah, of course, but I feel like
it might be your own style as well. But
it might be your own style, but what can happen is that females would start now to try to think like a man, and what they are is just they're playing themselves. So like you said with the texting thing, right? Imagine, right, you're telling me that if you message me, when that comes through to me now, do you know what, I'm going to look at it and be like, no, although I see it and I can reply, not to reply.
Yeah.
When you start doing that as a female, some females can feel like, well, I'm not really being myself. Well, I mean, even for me, like, I'm not really being myself. If my man messaged me and I'm on my phone, yeah, and I've got time to reply, I will reply. But because now you said...
I'm not necessarily saying it's your man. I'm talking about more in the dating stages, a bit earlier than that.
Okay. So it depends on the stage.
If you're together, then reply whatever the hell you want to reply.
Okay.
That's I feel like that's a different thing. I feel like it's the dating stage I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
There's got to be some kind of allure. And this might be another issue, because even then still, when you get to like the
more official,
girlfriend, more official stuff, this is where the energy starts to die off, because it's just like, again, things become more, alright, cool, more mundane, like every day, just, there's no big games. I want to do fun shit,
Yes, definitely.
So that's my stop doing bullshit on a Friday night alarm. And go home.
What was you saying now?
What I'm trying to say is there needs to be, on both sides, this sense of fun and mystery. But it can't be fun and it can't be mystery to the point of, right, who are your parents and who's your family? I've never met them. Like, come on, at a point, gotta meet the family, gotta meet the friends, like we gotta,
when you feel that it's right though, I feel like some people
100%.
can rush it. Like they were saying in Blue Therapy, like one couple was dating for a year and like she wasn't introduced to his family, whatnot, and obviously he cheated. That's the couple that cheated. But I feel like everyone has a different sort of when the time is right. So like for me, right, I only take a guy back to see my parents if I feel like this is a person that I will most probably marry.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't bless you.
Okay.
I ain't here for my mum to meet Bear Mandem. Bear Mandem and be like, rah Mel, you changed again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for me it's like I understand
change your man more often than change the car tires.
Yeah. So like for me anyways, I understand people who don't want to rush for the other half to see their family. But, that doesn't mean you don't see other people. Like, you can gauge sort of thing. Are you seeing their friends? Are you seeing their cousins? Do you know what I mean? So if you're just seeing him, if you've never met other people that he chills with, I think that's a red flag. Like, what's going on there sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I feel like depending on the relationship of who in the family, there is, I guess, a time frame of when would be right. But everyone has the difference. Some people feel like, well, if you're already serious and official, then just meet my mum. And that's fine if you feel that way. Yeah. For me personally, I just like to be set in my head where I'm like, do you know what? This is the person I for sure can 100%. If this guy was to, maybe not propose, because I don't think I have to be ready to be proposed to take to my mum. But if I'm like, no, this is the guy I'm really going to take seriously, potential hubby material.
Yeah, 100%.
Calm.
Crack on,
no problem. Crack on. Let's go.
Yep.
But I get in certain cultures as well, it can be frowned upon like, you're female, you shouldn't be having these many boyfriends, vice versa. So. Because
we know you're fucking. So. Yeah.
No.
Because we know.
They don't. But I have some pictures as well, actually. This is something I want to show you. So basically, there's this terminology, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called policing, fashion policing. And I want to put you in a context where you have a missus. When I show you these pictures, if this was your missus, would she be allowed to wear this?
Go for it.
All right. And I'm going to put it on the screen as well.
I'm a liberal kind of guy. For me, it just depends on the setting where you are. You can wear what you want. Yes.
You'll let your missus wear that?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this one.
Especially if you're on like a holiday or...
Okay.
Or we're going somewhere like... nightlife-ish.
To be fair, it looked like they were on a beach, like had sand or whatnot.
Yeah, like nightlife-ish.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can describe that theme of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, this one.
Pull up in that sexy whip. Where we going? Again, if we're on some kind of like, I don't even know, yeah, nightlife-ish festival kind of, yeah, festival would be, or where else would we be going in that kind of attire? It's got to just be a hot vibe, like
Okay.
with heat, a skin out vibe. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, your missus can wear
Carnival or
whatever.
something.
She can wear whatever, pretty much, but it's got to match the occasion or
Has to.
the environment.
I can't
that
be
you're
going to
your mum's yard.
My mum's yard. No way.
They're wearing this.
If they saw this skin out and outfit, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
But
Impossible.
some females feel comfortable to be wearing that.
No, around my mum's.
Okay.
No, around my mum's and my dad's and my uncles. And, no way. Impossible.
They'll be getting their jacket put on her.
Hell up, fam. Too many comments. Too many comments. Even though not trying to be rude at the first and just like, welcome.
Yeah.
After, earful. Ear is ringing off. No way. I can't be going to investor meeting talking about, I'm trying to gain some.
And then talking about your missus.
Missus walks through with the cheeks all wobbling and.
Yeah.
Nah.
What if your missus was to be like, MrGrapht, I think. Actually, I'm not even gonna say you think, because when you say I think, it allows you to have the option. If she just goes, no, you should wear this. Wear this tonight.
To me?
Yeah. This looks better.
Alright. I trust your opinion.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay.
But if I tell her, no, babe, specifically, I really want to wear this, like, I've actually been planning to wear
But
this.
she's like, no, you can't wear this to this event. No, change it.
Why? Then that's when I'm like, okay, well, now, what's the problem?
It don't look good. Wear this one, goes better. Now you got opposing views on fashion here.
Because she said it looks better, I've got to look at her and think, do I rate her swag? Because if I rate her swag, then I'm like, alright, cool, you're not trying shit. I'm looking at you like, you dress well, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but would you really be someone that...
No, I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying, like, sorry about the background.
More time, yeah, I'll do someone that can throw an outfit together. Doesn't always have to bang, but at least, like, 8 times out of 10, you look good.
If I'm
with you, you look good regardless. I could see you.
The way you put it is that you make her look good.
No. So she looks good on her own.
Okay.
She can be in like dusty outfit, hair mash up, like just all over the place. But yeah, to me, you look buff in it. Your pain is regardless. You can have mud all over your face. I get hot.
Like I was starting to think, like the thing is, if people who know me, I'm the laziest of laziest. The only time I would most probably try and go full out with makeup and outfits is like someone's wedding. If not, I might put a 2 out of 10 efforts in just basic mascara and eyeliner. That's about it. Maybe some fake eyelashes if I'm really going at 4 out of 10 now. But like for this, for example, it's just kind of homeware. But like if you just told me now, if you messaged me now, which is what it's 2:30 in the morning. If you just go, yo Mel, you want to come round? I'm just gonna come out like this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it would be interesting to see if. To be fair, no, I'll go to my man's like this at this time.
I would want my girl to feel comfortable enough to present herself in this format or in any format.
Okay.
I don't want her to feel like, right, to see my guy, I have to wear this, I have to put this on, I have to.
Yeah.
Babes, I want you to just be able to wake up, roll out the other country.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about brushing your teeth.
Well, you know, there's some couples, especially those where, sometimes females do this, you know.
This your breath is booting, by the way. Sorry.
This is what I was trying to say. You can wake up and have morning breath, yeah. Some women will go and brush their teeth and wash their face, and some will even go to the extent of basic foundation or even full makeup. So by the time you wake up, yeah, hey babe,
that's disgusting.
Morning.
That is terrible, man. Nah. Honestly, yeah, I think for me, one of the biggest turn-offs is lack of confidence.
Right.
It's such a big turn-off for me. I want you to feel so comfortable, especially around me. If I don't make you feel comfortable, what am I doing? I'm not doing my job. If I'm doing my job right, as your partner, your lover, whatever it is, you should feel comfortable enough to wake up, breath booting, and greet me and say hi. If you can't do that, there's a problem.
But why do you think women have, not women, sorry, selected women, I guess, have the feel or the need to feel like they've got to present themselves in a certain way.
Society. So you're
right?
It. So brought up. Women are judging their beauty. Men are judging their wallet. That's it.
Should that be the case?
It is what it is.
Because if I'm honest, maybe it's the people that I'm around who have similar mentalities and mind states, right? Because I rarely come across guys that go, nah, I want women with a boob job, a butt lift. No, they've got to have their weave on point.
You're right. We don't care about that shit.
You say you don't, but I don't. Sorry,
apologies.
I feel like there is also a crowd of men that like, nah, she needs to look on point. Like, if we're going out, you need to be looking fly. Like, what do you mean you're just coming out with no face of makeup? You better put something on. Oh, you better dress this way.
Do you know what? It depends where we're going. I hear it. It depends where we're going. I feel like there's some girls, no matter where you're going, they look the part regardless of that. There are some girls that are lucky enough to be like that. There are other girls that feel like, no offense, but it would be nicer if you were to just slap on a bit of something. So that
but why have we got to slap something? You guys don't put on makeup.
We don't, but there's still a clear vibe of this person looks better than this person. Like, you're not matching.
Hold on, I'm my dishwasher.
Sick. Just finish.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. You don't want someone to look like... You don't look at a couple and think, rah, punch it. How did you get this person? Especially, you don't want to look at the man and say, the woman's punching.
But what would you prefer? To be the one punching?
I would always want to be the one punching. And I think that's the thing with society, because we expect the women to always be more beautiful. And look at these rich men that are all banged off, barely hanging out, and they're with these beautiful girls.
I don't know if they really love them, but you know.
They don't love them, but they're with them.
Say?
They portray that vibe. That's the look. They're on Instagram taking a picture together, and everyone believes Instagram is the
but that's what
source of truth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think society is creating this.
Smash up, innit?
Yeah, just too much fakeness. Like, even you just saying that line where it's like, well, I know I want you to put a bit of something. I'm like, well, what if I don't want it today?
Then you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'm not forcing you to. But in my head, if I've got this wavy suit, I've got fresh trim and all this stuff,
and you just want to come in trackies today,
you ain't even done your hair.
Yeah.
You put on a nice dress, but you ain't really done your hair. Your skin is not looking the best right now. It's peak. No, and my skin is looking clear. I ain't got nothing on my face.
Is it my problem? I've got acne. What's wrong with you, man?
Unfortunately, maybe. But this is my point. Regardless, my point is, if I'm looking mad fresh and you're looking it's gonna look weird. It's like, right, what's going? Who are you?
I don't know if I agree with this part. You know.
I see it from the point of view.
I get where you're coming from. I do.
Yeah, and I do get it. Like, it's kind of like how can I put it?
Like, if we're going, I don't know, a bougie restaurant, and like, you know, it's smart wear, yeah, not smart casual, smart. You got dressed to impress, bow tie event, whatever it is, yeah. And you're telling me like, oh, I just feel like it's putting jeans, putting tracksuit. When I know people there gonna be looking at you type of way.
Your hair's untidy. You ain't combed your hair. Beard's all scruffy. Hella loose hairs. That's my. You
might not even. No, you might not. Well, you don't have hair. Your beard might not even need to be, or you might brush your beard, but you're still in the wrong attire to fit the event. Then I might go, look, babe, look. I know you want to be comfortable today. Either we don't go to the event because I'm like, look, we're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Let's be honest. Or you at least try and kind of blend in, because I don't want us to be stared at.
So if I'm wearing the right attire, I don't care about like anything else. Like, hands are dirty or got mechanic grease on the hands. And
I think there's just basic hygiene or basic look before you leave the house. Like, I wouldn't leave. If I don't brush my hair, I'd at least tie my hair up. So I always got a hairband on me. Because sometimes I'll just, especially working from home now, best believe I forget to brush my hair throughout the day. So if I do, I need to pop Sainsbury's, oh my gosh, I don't think I've brushed my hair. I've got my hairband and I've tied it up. You can make messy, like, this is messy look to me. You can make it look like you've done something, or you've at least tried to hide away your mess. You know?
I hear it. My only issue is what you're saying is, if we've got like some kind of anniversary thing, and it's kind of been planned that we're going somewhere really nice, and we're going to take pictures, and we really want to just show out, like, nah, we're going all out. Like, I'm going to a very specific barber because I want the cut to be so fresh and so lit. So I want to take these pictures and like a mad shot, like sauce upon sauce is spilling that night. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want you to go get your hair done. I want you to get your nails done. I want you to get this done. I don't want you just rocking out like normal day. Not to say I don't love you on your normal day, but I'm just saying this is a special time.
Make an effort when it's special time.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm like, if we were going somewhere special,
make the effort. Yeah.
Come on,
of course.
I'm not saying because you're acne and whatever that's why you should be covering up your face.
Yeah.
No way. If you've got acne on a regular day,
do your thing. Let your skin breathe.
If I love you, I love you, innit? If the acne or no acne, I don't care.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, because we're going to this place now, more time would look the part if you were to apply X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to do that, that's your business. Because when it comes to taking the pictures and you're not really looking all that, and then you find X person in the background that's looking hella sauce, and you look back at the picture and think, rah, I wasn't really that way, that ain't it, I wasn't really looking, and my man there looking sharp and that. And I'm here looking at myself like, I could have put in a bit more effort,
I see. Let's say for whatever.
Don't chat to me after. Don't have a conversation with me telling me that I fucked up.
No, I get your.
I was just looking at you like.
I get your point, but if I was that female, so let's say me and you together, and then we got an anniversary, and then you look sharp, and then I didn't really, and we took some pictures. One, I most probably like, babe, not here to take pictures today. Not feeling it.
Yeah.
Or you're like, no, come on, it's our anniversary, let's do it for memories.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look back and go, oh, I should have really tried. Although I might laugh at myself after then, but like, oh my gosh, I really should have tried. Like, I wouldn't look down on myself for not trying because I know why I didn't try that day.
The fact that you're commenting in general is just making me go, really? And because I know I would have got an earful about it.
If you didn't try.
No, for making a comment.
Oh.
Or not even trying. Yeah, either one. I'm just thinking,
I
would have got an earful for this.
Why?
Just because I would have got an earful. And now you're here banding after, and I'm just looking at you like, really? Or if I brought it up, big bare tents, sitting in the car like.
Yeah, but.
Nah, funny man.
I feel like whatever the case is, you shouldn't have to tell your other half what to wear or what to do in general.
I get your point.
Because if you start telling them what to do, it's almost like, am I trying to shape you into something just to suit my needs? Because whereas I feel like I'm trying to get to know you for you. So if we're gonna build a future together, I should accept you for who you are.
It's techie, yeah, and I'll say that for this aspect, I think one thing everyone can do, and everyone should be allowed to do, is to make suggestions.
Yeah.
Same way you were saying, I think you should wear this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me think about it.
I like when a guy be like, oh babe, I think you should put on this today. Even better, you know what, just buy me the goodies, like, you know what, I think you're going to look fly for this anniversary if you wore this dress with these shoes. Okay, I don't even need to think.
As long as the guy's actually made a good choice, because he could come and buy some nonsense and you're just looking at that. Don't even fit you. That's a good question. What if I chose an outfit for you and you're like, don't think this would look well. I'll tell you to your face. Nah, babe, this ain't it. No, but I think it would really look good. I'll put it on for you. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Because that's the way to find out, isn't it? If I put it on, I'm just looking at it like. So what you're saying is, if my man bought me a dress I didn't like, I should still put it on to try. 100%. Put it on, try it out. Alright. And then you should just both look at each other honestly and say, is it? No, but what if he likes it? And then I really don't. You tell him no. Because there's no point of you going out and feeling uncomfortable and then you do the night. That's dead to me, man. I want to feel comfortable. Yeah. I don't care about how you feel. Okay. Because as long as I feel comfortable, you should be happy. And I feel like they're flipping it now. You should want your missus to feel comfortable. That's it. Now, if she said that she don't like the dress, alright, fine. I'll also want you to be happy where we're going today. So, alright, cool. I'll get rid of it. Bun the dress. Alright, cool. I want you to be happy and comfortable. As long as you're happy and comfortable, I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care whatever. But And put it this way: if you feel happy or comfortable in skimpy dress in front of my mum, shut up. Chatting shit. Get the you can't be my girl. My girl would not think like that.
But
have to have sense.
But this is the thing. You should know your woman well enough.
Exactly.
That they're not gonna.
I shouldn't even have to question
You
it.
You should be like, alright, you're meeting my mum today. That's it. Not so what you wearing before you meet
never.
my mum.
I should never have to ask
Exactly.
If I ask you that question, there's problems.
Or like you make sure you not be saying this. It's like
yeah, I shouldn't need to chat to you about nothing.
Yeah.
Unless there's a genuine, babe, just want to let you know, if this conversation comes up, try not to get involved.
Yeah. Fairs.
They'll go on for hours, or
Yeah.
it's a very sensitive topic, or try not to bring up anything around this subject because it gets a bit techie and whatever.
Yeah.
Those are like warnings of like their problems kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to say, babe, I hate when you do this thing.
Yeah.
Don't do that. What? Like, where's this come from?
Yeah.
That's where you get these techie arguments in a relationship and stuff like that, man.
And the last question before I close off this podcast for today, COVID, pretty much still here, but lockdown in the UK.
No, man.
Lockdown in the UK is eased up now. We're allowed to eat outside, even eat inside. Now I saw this. I can't remember if it's a post or meme or a news article from my Daily Mail.
That's how we forget. They love it around here.
What was I gonna say? Saw this Daily Mail article, whatever it is, can't remember now. Now there's comments about whether smokers, especially when you're eating outside, should be allowed to smoke in those areas, or should there be another?
That's so funny, sorry.
Or should there be another dedicated smoking area outside? So some people are saying like, well, now you want to police smoking outside when we're only allowed to smoke outside. Where some people are saying, well, it's not that we don't want you to smoke, just have a section area for smokers, because now that we can only have the option to eat outside as well, we don't want to be smelling your smoke.
Yeah.
Which I kind of get.
I agree with the point of a section for smokers, because if I bring my baby somewhere, with my toddler, and you're banging off all your smokes, my kid can't be anywhere too close to that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm sitting there with friends, I'm like, I don't really want you smoking in my face like this, but
we're outside.
Yeah, like, I kind of just want to allow you because of the vibes. I don't want to ruin the mood.
Yeah.
And shut that sometimes.
Yeah.
There's times where I'm like, nah, I'm going to just say something because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Like you're blowing the smoke in my face now.
Yeah, or the wind direction just happens to be this way. And I'm sorry, bro. Either you swap with me and sit on this side.
Yeah.
Go to the other corner. I'll just get up and go outside.
Yeah.
If you're my mate, you should understand that. You should be cool with that. However, it's not always your mate smoking. Sometimes it's the table next to you.
True.
And then
yeah.
And there's all of them are smokers banging it off. And then you kind of sit there like, do I just go fuck up their day?
Do that again.
Do I go fuck up their day? Do I mash them up? Like, what else happening here? Do I pour drinks on it with the cigarettes and then, just have an altercation? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
It's techie. But I feel like, there should be like a respect thing.
I'd agree, so.
That's the ideal, but I don't think everyone is always aware of themselves and others like that, which is unfortunate. So, maybe in my opinion, let's put it this way: if they have the smoker section, that's it. And if people are smoking not in the smoker section, be a Karen and complain. And if they don't have a smoker section and everyone's just smoking willy-nilly free, then for me, I'll just say, fuck it, I'm just going to stand or go somewhere more comfortable where I can chill. And if some staff member complains and says, oh, you're standing, you're not in your seat, well, I'll say, well, everyone's smoking.
Yeah.
I'm fucking up my lungs.
Yeah.
So you go turn them off, or I'm going to stay standing here.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here.
It's funny you said Karen, because I saw this on Daily Mail. Oh gosh. The name Karen has been the most unpopular name of 2021.
Hey, Karens are finished.
Yeah, it's like no one's naming the babies Karen.
Never. I wouldn't even name a baby that anyway.
Yeah, we're not asking you, innit? I don't know what you're naming it, but that's interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting convo for today.
What do you think?
What, name Karen?
Just the whole smokers.
Like I said, look, if you're a smoker, who's to tell you not to smoke in it? Do your thing. But for me, if we're eating outdoors, I get we're outdoors, but if there's gonna be food involved, and then there's that close proximity sort of thing, like have a smoker section is what I'd say. You can smoke, just have a smoker section. Not everyone wants to take in your secondhand smoking.
Wait, so you only care about it in the context of food? Not if you're just chatting, sitting down?
No, I would too, to be fair, but I think because I'm thinking of what I read in terms of the article, it was about with food. Yeah. I feel like you're less. No, I can't remember how to wear this right now. My head's gone. It's like 3 a.m. right now.
It actually is.
But when there's just drinks involved, I feel like the smoke doesn't contaminate my drink as much as it will contaminate my food.
Even if you get a bit of ash in your thing.
I don't know how close it is, innit? Like, smoke can travel and then it might land on my food where I'm like, oh, that's got a smoky flavour, but not the nice smoky flavour that you're wanting. Do you know what I mean? But whereas if I'm just having a drink, whatever, I don't think about that as much.
Could it be a similar context of if there were bins close to where you're eating and then there's hella flies coming from the bins onto your food? Is that a similar thing?
Yeah, why not? You wouldn't want that,
You
right?
wouldn't want that, yeah.
It's like with smoking. If I'm not a smoker, so I wouldn't want ideally smokers near me. If that's about it really. But I've got some other discussions that we'll most probably do another session on. But hit that like and subscribe. Once again, thank you very much, MrGrapht, for today, and we shall see you soon.
Thank you lot as well.